Hey everyone, this is Monkey from the Busy Adults podcast. In this episode, we talk about themed parties. Nothing optimized, but a lot of fun. So sit down, grab a snack, and enjoy.
Welcome back, folks, to Busy Adults. We actually have this rare thing tonight. We have a full house. We've got me, we've got Ray, we've got Yaka, and we've got Monkey. Damn it, Yaka. Son of a bitch!
I will find you.
Not all of us are prepared for tonight, so it's fine.
That's okay. These things happen.
Bullshit. Oh, sorry.
I don't know if you know the name of our podcast, but it's Busy Adults.
Yeah. Too much adulting lately.
Some of us got real busy.
Hey, we've been...
Actually.
This has been, like, the thing for, like, 2 weeks now. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't have time. My problem was I had, like, too many ideas, and I'm like, I can do this.
You were wrong.
I can do a theme.
Don't you love it when you have too many ideas
I
and no
can do
time to
this.
work on any of it?
Wow. It's awesome.
Right. Like, I literally did this before I laid down at, like, 2 this afternoon, and was like, oh, hey, this is the theme I'm going to go with. And I even have a name.
Nice.
I have a name. I have a name too.
Oh my god.
Shit,
my
I gotta
God.
come up with a name.
Ray's like, I done goofed.
I got this.
Just got a name.
Okay.
Monkey, since you're not actually doing anything, why don't you tell the folks what we're doing in today's episode?
I'm just here to be here, guys. That's it. I'm a background character.
Earn your pay.
Your pay of $0.00.
0
I'm
cents.
just a background NPC, guys. I don't matter today. Okay.
Today.
Okay.
But you have access to all the plot points because the DM's pulling your strings.
Shit.
Because you're an NPC.
Shit. All right.
Okay. Would an NPC know everything
if
that
the DM tells
knows? Like a subconsciously way?
Only if the DM tells him.
What if you rolled a natural 20 insight check? Would they just be able to...
The NPC knows he's an NPC.
The NPC is now God.
And they're the big bad.
No, the NPC is...
Oh! The bartender!
Bartender.
Let me go grab a pen and paper real quick. I need some
my
fucking
God.
ideas. Keep talking, guys.
Actually, how wild would that be? The bartender you meet in the very first episode or session becomes the big bad. Whoa.
Oh,
It reminds me of like Pirates of the
reminds me of
Caribbean.
Strahd.
There's a lot of TikToks that, like, that is their thing. That is, like, their thing. Like, oh, hey, your favorite NPC or the NPC you've known the most or the person you rescued in the first 5 minutes of, like, session 1 or 0 is the big bad evil.
I don't get on the tickety talk.
I think my favorite one I saw.
That.
I wasn't a fan, but there's so many fun stuff, and I know I
Send
send
us
you
like
guys a lot of
5 a
shit.
day.
That's okay.
Oh my
That's-
gosh, dude.
That's what I do.
I
It's
watch
like he gets home
one
and
or
sends
two.
like 10 of
do.
them and then goes to sleep.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I send you guys the fucked up funny ones. I send you the D&D ones. Like, I can't remember if I sent you guys the one where they were like, again, like I was just saying, there was a paladin, and I'll need to look up the account name, because the guy, ever since Bo Burnham's Inside comes out, he uses the song All Eyes on Me for like all of his ideas. Really good content creator. One of his ones for like, oh, use a big bad evil is you rescue a paladin, a zealot paladin, and he travels with you, and then he goes his own separate ways, comes back, goes his separate ways, comes back, and then he goes separate ways. And every time he goes away and comes back, you hear rumors of like this warrior who is cleansing the land, and he ends up becoming the big bad evil, even though he's not evil. He just, how do I word this without Ray or whoever edits this have to like completely edit this part out? He basically goes extreme. He goes Nazi with his views of extremism, and like, oh hey, I'm gonna wipe out all the bad goblins to, I'm gonna kill all the goblins.
So Goblin Slayer.
He ends up, except for it's not just that. Like that's how he starts off. Like, hey, I'm gonna kill all the bad goblins. And then he becomes like, he has such a view of like, this is right, this is wrong. If you do not fall in line with it, you are evil. And he ends up like, the last time he separates from the party, he like wipes a whole village because they adopted like a goblin or some type of monsters who are actually good, but he wipes the whole village, and then he continues on, and anyone that like, except for like one survives, goes on to the next town. He tracks them down and is like, give me this person. And they're like, no. And he wipes that town out, but except for a handful of survivors, and it just goes on, and it's like, oh my god, that's amazing, because literally you have this NPC who has traveled with the party has made bonds with, and over time they've seen this person kind of become more devout, become more black and white, and just realize like, hey, this isn't work, like, you're becoming way too much of a zealot, like, and I'm just like, I love that idea of like, here's this person that the characters know or love, and then you end up having to fight them. Because and just
I'll stab a motherfucker.
I love stuff like that, because that's how you get like, that would have been like me with our first session, would have been if I would have made like
No,
Quizmo,
how dare
the
you?
big bad evil.
How
That
dare
would have
you?
just
Fuck
that would have broken you fuckers. Be like wait, no.
But yeah, anyway, guys, today we're not talking about that kind of stuff. We're talking about team building, team stuff. Specific.
We should do that though in the future.
But we're talking specifically about themed teams.
Theme
So-
teams.
Each one of us, except for me, because I didn't have the time and I just didn't do it. Each of them all made a themed team. Now, this could be optimized. This could not be optimized. This could be all bards, all whatever. It's insanity. So, I guess out of everybody going, Drake's going first, because the other two
What?
elected to say fuck you
Yeah.
guys.
What? No, I was just being an asshole. I can go first.
Oh, if you want to go first, you can. I was actually
was I.
under the impression I was going first, because Ray's like, I'm going last, and then you were like, Yaka, like, well, I'm going to go before Alex, and then I'm going to kill the feed, and then be like, wah, wah.
So
No, I was just fucking around. I don't care where I go.
And Monkey was like, well, I'm not
You're-
prepared. And I'm like, well, that pretty much narrows it down to I'm going first.
I got a cute one for you.
okay.
So
So I guess Yaka's gonna go first, and I've been deemed the rater, the judge of this.
You're the moderator.
The moderator. Okay.
You're the moderator.
I
We're
know,
not playing
I'm-
judge and jury, and I get
the
fucked over.
moderator.
Hooray!
But
Hooray!
yeah, I guess Yaka, go with your weird team.
Do
Let's
it.
go. Let's do it.
It's weird. Let's get weird, guys.
Let's get weird.
Weird.
Let's get weird.
Get weird. All right. So what was it? Just it's a 4-man comp that's themed, and that was kind of what we agreed on. But I only have the player's handbook, so I was like, I'm just going to pick classes out of this because I was going to multi-class.
You have Ray's entire Roll20 account and websites like 5e.tools that gives you
Nope.
literally everything. And you're like,
Nope.
no, I'm just going to use the player's handbook because it's right here in
Nope.
front of me.
You
Yeah, that's exactly
Bro, you're
why.
on a laptop right now.
go.
But yeah, dude, you have the entire internet at your disposal, and they're like, I
No,
only have the player's handbook, guys.
I don't trust it. It's not real unless it's real. For mine, there's a couple of them that I kind of can switch around a little bit, but for sure, the first one's going to be a Ranger Beastmaster. I'm going to flesh him out completely
Mhm.
in the Ranger. And I'm thinking of him in a style of being able to have like a Raven or something that flies to be like more of a scout and like team support overall for this one. Like your typical ranged Ranger.
Ranged
The boring Ranger. Gotcha.
Yep.
That's okay.
Just good old vanilla. But then I was like, well, shit, I need 3 other people. So
I can't just survive on this one man.
while we were talking, I actually like rewrote one of them a little bit. I was like, wait, why didn't I even think of this? This is just stupid. Why didn't I? Ta-da. So I rewrote one. He is a fighter ranger mix because I want to mix him with, I think, champion fighter
Mhm.
with the hunter ranger and get some of those archetypes
Mhm, mhm.
just for funsies.
Okay. Yeah.
because I wanted someone who'd be more melee in the front,
Yep.
and that's what I was going to do with my little fighter. I got my back guy who searches, and then I want to do a rogue with a little bit of Beastmaster.
Mhm.
So he also has something to help track and do other such stuff.
So you want like a whole animal companion like group?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. It's
Okay.
getting there,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm thinking like maybe I don't know, like it just like picking the companion. I don't know quite yet how I'd do that.
Right.
Like to me, it'd be more role play based,
Yeah.
than actual micro whatever the fuck it is.
Micromanaging. I mean, you can do
and
some
then-
cool stuff, some cool like party comp with that.
And I can't remember. I think my last one was gonna be. I think this one, like, it very much depends on like how I really want to spin it. But I was going to do more in the Ranger Hunter archetype. The other one was kind of more fighter with a little bit of Ranger. This one's going to be more Ranger, and I might do like some sorcery stuff.
Just get a little bit
Get
of
some
magic.
magic in there.
Mhm.
And just kind of have like two people are kind of melee, then that rogue is kind of fucking off and doing what he wants, coming back in.
Like
And then
they
have
do.
a support guy in the back. And, so they're all kind of just like, it's not very, very strong,
Mhm.
but they're all sneaky, and they can find things because they all have these special abilities.
Yeah, they're the recon group.
Yeah,
You
they're
get the drop
recon.
on enemies.
So,
Yeah.
which brings me to my title.
Mm-hmm.
They are all cross-classed with the Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
and they are specially trained people
Mm-hmm.
in things.
Mm-hmm.
The Power Rangers, I
God
will call
damn it.
them.
Yes.
They are the Power Rangers. I hate you. I hate you so much.
That was my theme.
I'm gonna rate that a
So
0.
good.
Oh, so
100.
much-
God.
I mean, at least they're not. At least they're not the mighty Morphin.
That's
No,
because
you
they're not
just make
druids.
one a
Just wait.
druid.
Yeah, I didn't have a druid. I could have
Yeah.
I could do that hunter druid. That would be pretty badass.
There you go.
A whole group of hunter druids.
Oh, and the
Like a
sorcerer, would they
moon?
have access to polymorph at some point? Probably.
They probably would,
way
yeah.
Later. At level 5, I don't have access to polymorph for our new.
Oh, really? Oh,
campaign.
dang. Yeah, I haven't looked that far into sorcerer, but that one was one I was like gonna play with and have some fun.
Yeah.
So good.
Power Rangers. Bow, 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 bow.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh wait, do we want to give our thoughts? Or
Do
like
it.
at the end? Or yeah,
I like it.
go Drake, you go first. How are your thoughts?
I like it. I mean, I'm always a fan of recon groups. It's definitely, if you're trying to like heavy role play, or if you're trying to heavy role play, it's great. If you're trying to be that like dice group that's like, we can do lots of damage and stuff, like
Bam,
The
Eldritch
Ranger is
Blast.
not the class for you.
Yeah, this ain't it.
you.
Nah.
Well, you can do damage, but you're definitely like. You're gonna want to make sure they can all stealth
Right.
real well. So you're definitely gonna want to make sure your dex is up, all that stuff. Like it's doable, but you're gonna have to be like you're gonna have to role play like you're all coordinated. You're gonna need either like some
Yeah.
communication
Mhm.
stones, or
Sending
just
and
know like, hey,
shit
you
like
all
that.
Right.
just
Yep.
signals.
Or they would have to possibly
Stuff
take
like
like,
that, so
some
it's-
of those battle master feats, so you could get battle maneuvers within one another. That would
Yeah.
be a good sort of addition.
Right.
Yeah, I like it. Don't get me wrong, because I've said it before. I'll say it again. I like role play stuff more than just like, hey, I'm here to roll dice and see like the damage. Because don't get me wrong, we've all been there where we want to just be that damage, whatever. And I feel like for me at least, whenever I'm in that type of mood, the dice gods go, guess what? You done dropped the soap.
Yep.
Here's your butt stuff. And they go, oh, you wanted to roll? Oh, look, you can't hit. Or, hey, we'll throw you a natural 20, but I'm with a DM that's like, hey, whatever the dice is, double that. And then I go roll for damage, and it's all ones.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's like, woo, I did a critical for...
5 damage.
I did 2d6. I did 2d6. So I get to do 4d6. 4 points of damage plus my strength, which is 1. Fuck, I did 5 points of damage. Like, this is bullshit.
Yep.
Been there, done that. It's why in our campaigns, I've literally implemented the one Dungeon Dude rule that's like, roll your dice, that's damage, and now add whatever max your normal damage would be.
I do like that.
So, it's a great rule just because it's happened more than it hasn't, sadly. To me, where I've definitely done minimum damage critical hits, and I'm like, I do more damage on a regular fucking hit than... And, like, the only time I really like when it happens is if you get the right DM that literally is just like, okay, like, you go to swing, and you got that, like, you can feel your blades going for the heart, and you're going to do this huge damage. And then at the last minute, like, you trip, or you feel like a divine intervention, or you, like, basically, like, they word it to where, like, you were going to do a shit ton of damage, and then, like, divine intervention on their behalf came in and went...
There was a breeze in the air and you sneezed. Sorry, bud.
Right.
Yeah, like, something minor happened, like, hey, you rolled minimum damage for critical. You basically rolled a 20 and then a nat 1. Like...
Yeah.
Like, everything was there, but something intervenes. But, no, like I said, I really like the idea. I'm a fan of that, and I know, like, Rangers got nerfed pretty hard in 5e. Because, I'm not gonna lie, dude. 3-5 in Pathfinder, Ranger was my go-to. Like, that was my base fucking class.
It wrecks in Pathfinder. That was my first class I played. It was amazing.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yaka here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rangers were solid. So to like see them just be so shitty for the most part, other than like the Gloomstalker variant, like that just hurts. That hurts me on a soul level.
It's the only way to go.
It's why like whenever they do a 6th edition, then they're like, hey, could we do? Don't fuck the Rangers over so much. Like some of us are some OG Ranger players, and you done fucked us hard. Yeah, I'm literally gonna be like whatever that fucker's like. Leave Randy alone. Leave Rangers alone.
Just send him that recording.
Yeah.
You want to fucking nerf someone? Nerf a goddamn rogue. Those fuckers have been broke since.
Well, you can't do unarmed sneak attacks.
Fuck you.
Hey, I didn't make the rules, buddy.
That's not enough of a
enough
nerf
for our game.
Assholes. All of you are assholes.
I learned it from you.
That's true, she did.
I'll take that.
It's
I rub off on people
Yeah.
that stick around long enough.
So I don't get too butthurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with Drake as far as Yaka's team comp goes. I like the idea of a lot of it being kind of centered around the companions. I think that would end up being actually a really cool group if you were to get some kind of really cool team comp of Rangers, and then also put in that thought of team comp with the companions, because that just adds another layer. It's a lot of micromanaging. The DM's going to start to hate it, but it depends.
I don't think so. As a DM, I would love that.
Like if
Well,
Sorry.
okay, no, you're fine. It was shared throughout the group. If, like, it is shared throughout the group, it's not bad. I think that'll be fine. The economy's going to go just fine. It's not going to slow anything down. Whereas, like, if you were a summoner or something similar, only one person's a summoner and you've summoned, like, 5 different things in Pathfinder, it's going to slow down economy and piss everybody off. So, that's more what I was going at first, but it makes sense if everybody has a companion.
Right. That's my thing, is if you got everyone on board and cool with it, like, it'll be messy the first time it happens. Not gonna lie, because you're gonna do that. But if you can get past, like, 2-3 sessions in where everyone starts to be like, oh, hey, this is how we handle it, this is how we do it, it's not gonna be messy. It's gonna be super fucking smooth.
It's gonna be really good.
And it's gonna be almost to the point where, like, we were in some of our campaigns where, like, oh, hey, we're doing travel. Is there anything you want to do? Oh, I want to do this when we have downtime. I do this with my animal. Okay, like, it's going to become a footnote. And, like, if you can get, like, 10 sessions in, you're the DM's going to be able to know, like, hey, with your companion, you do this, with yours, this. And literally, as a DM, you're going to be like, okay, downtime, you're doing this, this. Correct? Is there anything different you're going to do? No, cool. Move on. Like, it's going to be messy for about 2-3 sessions, but then you're all going to get in your rhythm. And like I said, by session 10...
It's going to be a smooth team.
Of that, it's going to literally be like, oh, downtime, or this is what you're going to do, and the DM's going to have notes, if they're even a quarter of a decent DM and know their shit. Like, they're going to literally just look and go, okay, this is what's going on, this is what you're going to do, so this is the role you've played and your companions played, this is this, are you all changing anything up, or are you staying the same? Yeah. Cool. Go. And then if, well, we're going to change it up. Okay, let's talk about it. Cool. Go. Like, it's... Yeah, it's going to be smooth.
As for the rest of the party, I think having somebody who's just strictly staying in back, ranged, and then somebody who's strictly up front, like your champion, multi-class, I think that's solid. I don't know how tanky he's going to be up front, being multi-class with ranger, but still, I mean, if you're a recon group, that's not going to matter as much.
Right. The way I kind of like see this group, because like I'm thinking of it, because like I was thinking of ideas because I guess I wanted to write a one shot, and I was thinking of different ideas, and this is an idea that came to my mind, and then they said, "Oh, write a theme thing," and I was like, "Oh, cool!" I was already thinking of something like it.
Yeah, done.
And I'm like, as a DM, I'm thinking like this party has so much utility and like story behind it. It's like, oh, they need to collect certain things, and it's like this group that can literally pretty much stay out in the middle of the woods for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Like all the utility, not necessarily the strength of the party, but just the utility of being able to find stuff and be sneaky.
Yep.
And yada yada.
Yeah.
I think you can really drive a story with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it would be really great being a support team. And just gathering intel information, stuff like that, and then giving it to like a kingdom or
a benefactor
your players
or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just something. So I think it's a solid group, a solid recon group. I don't see any issues with it.
Right.
I think it's great.
Don't go kill gods with it, but
No,
you can use
no.
it for other stuff.
No, you're not gonna kill gods.
No, it's it's not really going to be that, but it's definitely, you could do like, as a DM, if you all came with me, it's up to me with this, as like, hey, for our next session, these are our characters. Or even if, session 0, session 1, and you were like, these are our characters. I would definitely, like, I know I said in past episodes, I write the end of all of our campaigns first. I would tweak it, and if I was like, oh, I want to do like a god campaign, and you guys came with me this, I'd be like, okay, it's not going to be a god, but it would be like a general or a king. I would make it very war-torn. Like, you guys are like a resistance or another army. You are the recon. So, yeah, you're not really going to be that god killing tier or stuff like that. But I could still do a great campaign like, hey, you're part of this war-torn land.
Assassination.
You are the recon group. Like, you're finding weak points or you're hitting strategic weak points. Yeah, it's something that would be a blast.
And as a DM, it's more opportunities for role play and like camaraderie, because I'm gonna try to kill them pets. Let's be honest.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And those the squishiest
Not gonna
things.
lie, you fuckers know me. How many horses have I killed
All
of your
of them.
fuckers?
Right?
Like, yeah,
Every
you know
horse.
those. Yeah, you know I'm going after
That's
those
why I
pets.
just want to do like summon steed and be a paladin and be like, oh, fuck off.
I've been trying to find a time to do that in Ray's campaign because I have it. Find
know.
Steed. I'm like, but I don't know when I can.
I
Because...
know. I don't want to talk about my campaign.
Yeah, I don't want to
No,
either,
let's
dude.
not.
Like, you fucking had me like. I loved Aaliyah and Dennis.
We're
I
talking
love
about this
messing with
later.
Aaliyah.
This is not. No, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
cut this out of the podcast. No, nobody's gonna hear about my campaign ever. Not even
Damn.
you.
Damn, I
Okay.
want Yaka's campaign to start. Are we doing an actual episode for that?
I'm doing a one shot,
Okay.
and I kind of have like elements of it, but I'm gonna flesh out the characters and then I got to figure it out because it might be a 1-shot or a 2-shot,
Okay, because I know we gave you
depending
like
on what I
a
want to do.
huge backstory.
Yeah, I'm ready for my Broly.
We gave you so
Oh,
much
dude.
backstory elements to
Yeah.
play with.
I was just like, Jesus Christ.
We go hard, man.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, I started that, and everyone's just like, I think Monkey was literally like, dude, it's a fucking one
No, that
shot.
was-
and I'm
that
like,
was Yaka.
yeah, this is about
And
the
then
braid.
I
Okay.
did my
No.
wall of text.
Yeah, so
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I was like-
dude.
I guess I'll do it
I
too.
was like, that's how I work.
Like, I could have
tell
chose
me
to
to do
read
a
a novel,
one-shot?
but no, there was a backstory.
Always make backstories. Always. It helps your DMs. Do it.
Otherwise, I get to do what I want.
No.
Exactly. No, help them kind of frame the story together, and then they flesh it out.
So, Drake, are you next?
I am.
Ooh. Erect nipples.
Thanks for listening to the Busy Adults podcast. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and pretty much everywhere else on the internet. Make sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe to wherever you listen to Busy Adults. That's BUSYADDULTS. Now, back to the show.
So, to start off, for those who don't know, I was born in 85. My theme takes some play off of a movie that came out in the late 80s, had a sequel come out early 90s.
Oh,
This around World War II?
yeah.
Yeah, he's that old.
80s, dumb shit. World War II wasn't
the
then.
1880s.
And Nam.
But, and, you know, this isn't going to be a surprise to anyone, all Warlock party.
See, I knew it was going to be demons.
Hey,
That's
everyone.
not demon related.
There's good stuff.
They are 3 of the Warlocks. The theme works better with all 3. So, 3 of them will be Pack Fiend. So they will have the demon background.
All demons.
Hold on.
Oh, yes.
All
It's
demons.
not oops all.
It's not oops all. 3 of the 4 are.
Kakarot.
Kakarot.
One of them will be a Pact of the Blade. So they will have a magical weapon that they can summon. That is them. One will be Pact of the Chain, so they'll have a familiar.
All right. Pseudo dragon.
And, you know what, Pact of the Tome doesn't work as much, so I'll have 2 Pact of the Blade. So they'll be your upfront ones. Their stats would be more, you know, con, dex. Definitely, they still have the charisma, but they're kind of your upfront little blasty that. So again, 3 of them are demons, Pack Fiends. And if you know your 80s movies, you might be already sensing where this goes, but when I say what the other one is, you're definitely going to get it if you know the movie. The other Warlock is going to be a Celestial Pact. That'll be your healer and stuff. I figured, you know, they also might cross-class a little bit into Cleric just so that they can get a little more healing spells, because let's face it, that's not a whole lot of healing.
Not with
That-
warlocks.
Not with Warlocks, but they could play that. So, this would definitely be a party that is going to blast from a distance, and as they move up the 2 front line, they'll start hitting. The ones in the back are going to be more charisma based, so they can get the stat bumps to their spells, and they definitely, their second stats would be con, so they can have more hit points. And hell, that might even be the front lines, because, you know, they can only wear like light armor or so you still want them to be hit. The name play that I am doing is 3 demons and an angel, which is a play off the 80s and early 90s movie of 3 men and a baby and 3 men and a little lady.
Oh, God.
Yes!
I was wondering where the fuck this was going.
I was
Nice,
thinking
nice,
2 girls,
nice,
1 cup,
nice.
but all right. I was way off on that.
I know how obsessed he is with Inuyasha, so I'm like, okay, demons. Inuyasha. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah.
But no.
I know,
Yeah,
because
again,
I'm like,
this-
okay, movie, 80s, 90s, what do I got? Demons? Ah, shit, what kind of demon movies? Oh, just Tom Selleck then, huh?
Shit.
So, like, to me, this isn't going to be kind of like Yakuza. It's not going to be a hard-hitting group early on. It's definitely role-play heavy. I think it'd be funny you have these 3 packed fiends that have made a pact with demons, and then you got this little angel that's like, hey, guys. Like, it's very, to me, one of my favorite games is Final Fantasy Tactics. So, in turn, I also love Disgaea. Because Disgaea was, like, had a good story, but it also had that, like, raunchy teenager, early adult humor, which I never grew out of. And so to me, it's very much like Flawn and Who's the Angel. If you've never played the game, she's this little angel. And then you have Laharl and Etna, who are demons. And Flawn's like, the power of love. And they're like,
I love it. Oh
so
my
it's
god.
like, to me, that the angel just be like, hey guys, like, let's. They're just like, shut the fuck up.
Now,
My-
all of the pacts,
my heart.
are they all from one demon or different demons competing with each other?
At that point, I'd let it be player discretion.
Okay.
I think the only thing I would say is, like, hey, if you're gonna do like this, like, if you all came to me, I'd be like, try not to be like, oh, we want to be this demon, this demon, this demon, and like they're all like eternal mortal enemies. Like, they're always trying to kill
Yeah.
each other. Like,
Right.
like you're gonna have
Oh,
so much party conflict that nothing's gonna ever get done.
Well, the same thing could happen if you have one demon with 3 pacts. It's like, all right, whoever's strongest gets all my power. Fight.
Yeah,
I think that would be pretty cool end, though.
It'd be an interesting dynamic for sure. Your
If
big
you
bad
threw it that
guy,
way.
your big evil dude is the rest of the party because you're all fighting over one demon's powers.
Right.
yeah.
I'd like to
Be kinda
lean
interesting.
even more into the 3 men and the baby theme by making the pact like the actual demon be the mom of the one celestial, the celestial warlock, and then the rest of them are sort of like her underlings.
God.
Like,
That'd be
do
crazy.
all you can to protect this little tiny baby warlock.
Right, like she hires demons to protect this sweet innocent little one.
Yes.
So you're literally playing 3 men and a baby.
Yes.
And 3 men and a little lady. Like,
Yes.
like
God.
this is literally the fucking
Absolutely.
theme. This whole campaign. Be like, I told you, fuckers. Like,
Now, as far as party comp goes, I think it works really well. I mean, you've got obviously your frontline attackers and your backline range. I mean, it's all Eldritch Blast, so that's never going to end.
Yeah.
So I think it's good, especially as like a, but yeah, as a specialized team going in, and just like, I don't know, clean up or specifically fight spellcasters. I think it works really well.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going against marshals, you're screwed. You're dead. You might survive a couple, but you're going to die after they break through one of your front lines. The rest in the back are going to die next.
I disagree
isn't
with that
that-
100%.
I was gonna say,
No.
isn't that
Yes.
kind of one of the thing with the pact fiends is that you get little baby demons you can summon? Isn't that
you
what
get
your
one.
what Aaliyah
you
was?
get one. No, Aaliyah was Tome.
Tome?
Tome.
Okay. Never
Because
mind.
Tome, you
I
can
retract my
base-
statement.
No, that's fine. Tome is. I had Aaliyah because I thought about going Pack Fiend, but I then went Tome because the cool thing with Tome is you get a spell book, and it gives you like level 0. It gives you extra cantrips and stuff, and as you go on, you can get more spells.
Yep.
I think. But the cool thing about it is any ritual spell that you come across, you can add to, and it's like another spell book. It's different stuff, and it gives bumps, and I liked it because Aaliyah really wasn't frontline. I know
Yep.
she was in the beginning, and I was like, well, I might go Pact of the Blade, but then I'm like, no, she's gonna be, and I was like, Pact of, or what was whatever one it is that gives you the little imp.
Pact
I'm
of the
like-
Chain.
Yeah,
Pact
Pact
of
of
the
the Chain. I'm like,
Yep.
Imp's just something to kill off.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
And you can bring him back, fine. He's cannon fodder. That's basically it.
And I was like, that's extra role play that, I don't think would be as beneficial. So I definitely went like, Pact of the Tome and stuff.
But Pact of the Blades, they're good, but they're so mad when it comes to their ability scores that it's hard to really optimize them very well.
Well,
I agree.
here's also the thing, though. You got to realize they also get invocations.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
That's my whole
Absolutely, it
point
helps.
right there.
Yeah.
It helps.
Practically
I'm not saying
feats,
it's
free feats.
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
free
but
feats
if-
that you're not sacrificing anything on. So like,
right, but if you're up against a fighter, you will lose.
No, I disagree. My
Depends
thing,
on the fighter.
Stay your
I,
cage.
I disagree.
Champion,
My
yeah,
big
no, it's gonna
thing,
lose.
you got the guys in the back blasting Eldritch Blasts. They're pushing people away. They're pulling people away. There's attacks of opportunities right there.
yeah,
That's forced. You can't force attacks of opportunity when you move players or enemies.
No, but you still have like guidance over the field, because if you take
True.
the push and pull invocations, then you can move people around, and it is
You can move people around.
I believe it's per Eldritch Blast. So at
Yes.
some
Yes.
point
Yeah.
when you get X amount
Multiple.
of Eldritch Blasts,
Yep.
now you're
You
pushing
can keep
somebody
pulling
30
or pushing, yeah.
Yeah, pushing or pulling somebody 30 feet away.
Yep.
Right.
No, 45 feet away? Is it a 15 push?
Or
is
it's a
it
10-foot
push?
push.
repelling
It's-
blast is 10.
Okay,
Yep.
so 30.
per hit.
Yeah, so 30 feet away. They got to use most
So
of their
you can
movement to
keep-
get back up to
right.
you.
Yeah.
Right, you can keep them away. But yeah, it will not invoke attacks of opportunity because it's forced movement.
Correct.
So that won't happen.
But shit,
you
pushing
still got
away a
different
fighter
stuff.
who's
Like-
kicking ass.
It
and
depends
then-
on the type of fighter you're going against too. 'Cause-
Dude, the invocations are gonna like help though, because you can
Yeah.
literally
Help.
get armor of shadows, which
Yeah.
literally is you can cast mage armor on yourself at will. So literally go, oh hey, this dude's like hitting pretty, or this dude's
Pretty
hitting
hard?
either
Yep.
hard or they're barely hitting me. I'm like, yeah, your frontliners are gonna have like armor of shadows.
Right. Because to me, I'm like, if you're getting your ass kicked in the front, you can just create so much chaos, push those motherfuckers away, and then you can bring your spellcasters closer and fuck them up pretty well with those hex blades.
Yeah,
You
And then
should
so they got the hex blades and that fucking
should not
them
move
up.
your spellcasters closer ever.
Yeah.
No,
Not
you're
unless-
moving
not
theirs
unless
closer
they're-
to you.
Right, that yes. Doing that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you're bringing them in, and they're wanting to stay away. And it's like, nope, bring the support here. Let's fuck him up. Come to me.
Yeah, I definitely see your way of thinking, Monkey. Like, you're gonna have a bad time against melee classes with this party, because I agree. Invocations are definitely a good help. It's not gonna... It might make or break a few battles, but it's not gonna help win every single one.
And
No,
once those front lines
but-
are taken
yeah.
out, the back
Mhm.
line's done.
Yeah, and then the Celestial Warlock is just constantly spamming heals, and then they're out of spells, they got nothing.
Yeah.
Done. But that's not to say that this still isn't a great party.
Oh, no,
love
it's a
it.
great party.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Great party.
But that's the one little weakness that you're going to run into.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just like mine, it's not optimized to go
No.
killing gods. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
if we were doing optimized, we'd be doing optimized. We're doing themed.
Yaku's party finds the weak point, and then they send in my party to obliterate that fucking weak point.
And then you back away and let
And then
the
we all
main party
disappear,
attack.
and and then everyone else goes, "What the fuck just happened?"
We just
Like,
got
we-
tag teamed, yo.
Yeah,
We
you hit the
found them.
quick
They
blast
killed
and
them.
run.
Peace.
Yeah, literally, Yaku's
Right.
party finds them, calls in the airstrike. We come in, do the airstrike, and then Yaku's, once we've obliterated everything, they're staying to find support, and then we all leave, and everyone goes, "What just happened? We gone done fucked up."
There you go.
What the fuck's going on? They're dodging Eldritch Blast, arrows, knives, monkeys. They don't give a fuck what they're throwing in this battle.
Just summoning monkeys and catapulting them in.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Ray, what do you got?
Strangely enough, My
The
theme
Power Rangers? You got the
is
Power Rangers too?
also sort of 80s themed.
Ooh.
Yes.
So like we all had the same brain
Okay.
space going.
All right.
Listen, I don't want to bury the lead on this. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I made the Golden Girls.
Yay!
Oh my god.
I did. I made the Golden Girls. We got Blanche Devereaux, College of Eloquence Bard.
Oh shit, she came up with a name for each of her characters. Hold up.
That's the name of the Golden Girls.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Blanche
Fail.
Devereaux.
Made it up.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
It does sound like a made-up name. I mean, it is.
I didn't know her last name was Devereaux.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Blanche Devereaux. So the College of Eloquence Bard has a bunch of obviously really good like charisma based things, and we all know that Blanche Devereaux was a big ol' skank nasty, and she be getting around, and she did have a lot of charisma, and she used that to her advantage throughout the series. That's, I mean, come on, you can't get any better than Blanche Devereaux.
What instruments does she play?
She plays the vagina. That's what she plays. That's her instrument, and she
Okay.
knows how to play it.
Goddamn.
Let's see how she
Ding,
goes.
ding,
Because
ding,
let's
ding,
hope Ray plays this the right way. Because right now that she said the Golden Girls, I know my mind is, and probably everyone else's mind is, what's Betty White?
Betty White, Rosen Island of St. Olaf, Minnesota. She is an order, a domain order cleric. This is a class or subclass in Tasha's. I was trying so hard to find something that worked the best with her, and this class works very well. The only thing that I would tweak on it is any sort of like radiant damage that she would do. I would just change it to psychic damage, because that bitch she was
Fair.
so dumb that you could see it on the faces of everybody else there. Not Betty
Ugh.
White. The character Rose was so dumb you could see it on the faces of all the other characters.
Yeah.
There is actually, it's called Orders Domain. Nope, that's not the right one. Where is that? Okay, it's called, there's a divine strike that they do. On each of your turns, you hit a weapon, you cause an attack to deal extra 1d8 psychic damage, and that's when she starts telling stories about Saint Olaf, and they just like, it hurts the enemies to their core. Because a lot of the Order Domain cleric features and spells are all like word-based: command, hold person, compulsion, commune, dominate person. These are all things that I think that she could do if only just tweaked slightly to psychic damage. I have Dorothy Zbornak as a berserker barbarian. She physically hit people on the show sometimes. She just had so much rage in her, at like mostly when it came to Rose, but also against like Blanche and her mom. And she was like, "Mom, Shady Pines, I'm gonna take your ass to Shady Pines." Like, she's getting so close to getting to that berserker barbarian. Frenzy is the ability for that class. And last but not least, I have Sophia. So we never really set up any, what's the word, like stipulations. We're just like
Rules.
4-man. Yeah, we didn't
Themed.
have any rules.
Themed.
Yeah.
This is a free for all, guys.
Yeah. So I chose a wizard, a mage of Lorehold
I knew
from
it.
the Unearthed Arcana.
Oh God.
Oh God,
So-
we went there.
Oh yeah, I went there.
Back
Yeah,
in
we
my
didn't say
day.
anything about Unearth.
Yes, exactly. this is one of her spells, or one of her class abilities. Lessons of the Past.
Oh.
Beginning at 6th level, through your studies, you learn how to better listen and take heart with your teachings, and you bond with an ancient companion, and you can do stuff. History's Whims at level 14. Through stepping yourself through chaotic whims of history, you learn how to channel nature itself. How many times did this bitch say... I can't even do... She's like, picture it. Sicily, 1914. Just like using the ability of her to go back into her mind's eye to pull the shit out of history and just bamf it onto whoever they're attacking.
Oh my god.
Chef's kiss. Done.
God damn it.
I, like, it's not like, oh, you know, Blanche is a bard, ha 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 ha. And, like, no, I went, like, I have all of the abilities of all of the class features because I wanted to make sure it matched. And it does.
What a nerd. What a
As
nerd.
as a theme, it's amazing, and I love every single bit of it. As a party comp, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's
bard,
not that bad.
wizard, cleric, and barbarian.
It's not terrible,
Barbarians
but what the
do
fuck?
good. Clerics
Those are your
do
front
good.
line.
Yeah, cleric isn't bad. Wizards in the back. You got a bard to do all of the out of combat shit.
I know.
It's a
It's not
solid.
that bad.
It's as a
know.
strictly adventuring party, even for like a DM, new DM.
It'll work.
That's a great party lineup because you got your tank, you got your hard hitter and the barbarian, so there's two gone. You got your healer. You got your utility / support in the bard that can either be a frontline damage, can be an extra healer, can play, like Ray said, the out of combat support. And then you got your spellcast. Like, that's a party lineup. Like, Yaka and I had the crazy shit. Ray, like, did actual, like, party lineup. Like, you have everything built.
I doubled it down. I did a KFC
Like, it works.
double down.
It does.
fucking
though.
works.
It's
Like, out of
so
the three of
jacked.
them, it works the best.
It's
Like,
so
that's a party.
jacked.
That's a party that can take on a god later on.
Hey. These are the gods that your parties will try to kill later.
So, yeah.
The Golden Girls. We're going to try and kill the Golden Girls in the
Have
next
to kill the
campaign.
golden girl.
Yaka finds them. My party fucking does the first initial damage and gets rid of all the minions. And then we call in Ray's party to take out the god. Like, it works.
GG.
God damn it.
Thank you for being a friend. That's all I gotta say. We traveled down the roads and back again. I mean, yeah. I put too much thought into this party. But we all kind of picked something in the 80s. Like, Power Rangers were more 90s, but technically, like, the original, like, the Common Riders that Power Ranger
that
is
was
based
80s.
upon, that is 80s, so
Yep.
I'm gonna say it counts. Welcome to our 80s Party Comp podcast.
God damn. It's not where I thought today was going to go.
Neither did I.
I'm cool with it, though. It was solid.
No, it fucking worked.
Yeah, we had some good themes. I love them. I love them. And all of them kind of work together.
Yeah.
Like you guys were saying, Yaka, you guys find the week point. Drake, you guys bomb the weak point. Ray, you destroy everything else.
We're the cleanup crew.
Yeah. So, I'm cool with it. It's solid.
See, don't you feel bad that you didn't have a fun 80s party comp to bring to
Not at
80s
all.
party comp.
Not at all. I'm perfectly happy with what we got here.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, I still don't even have an idea in my head for it. No.
That's
Get your PHB out of here. Get
that's
your PHB
upside
out of here.
down. Nobody wants
I know.
that.
Yeah, it's upside down. Fuck. Get out of here. We're losing them.
Yeah, I don't know. Final thoughts? What do we got? We kind of like everybody's is good. That's the thing.
I'm stealing Drake's for my campaign. Like, I totally thought of like a all warlock party, and I was like, nah.
This
And then
is
he's like,
better.
yeah.
And then I
was
come
like-
in and he's like, wait, this works.
I need cheesier.
Yes.
Everything was good. It was solid. Would have liked to hear what Monkey had, but hey, shit happens. We are busy adults.
I know
Yeah.
what he would do. An all-monk party.
Boo.
Man, I miss my monks. It'd be Avatar. Let's just
2
face it.
hours
Oh,
later,
yeah, that too.
Oh.
Avatar.
2 hours later, where it's like, okay, round 2 of combat now that everyone's gotten their flurry of blows and shit out.
I have my equations ready to go, guys. It'll
Oh my
only
gosh.
Take me 5 minutes to do one.
That party is going to be literally taking a short rest with all the stuns that they have.
I was gonna say everybody is stunned that they just take a nap in between fucking rounds.
Yeah,
Right.
keep getting more and more flurry blows. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
This was fun. We need to do another one like this.
Yeah.
Like another
Optimized.
themed.
Optimized.
But optimized is boring.
Optimized.
What is
That was you
optimized,
who
though?
just like went super in depth with this thing.
Yeah, but I started it with a meme.
Optimized would be min-max. That, to me, would be min-max.
I would like an optimized one.
Well, that was kind of one of the things that we talked about. We said optimized, but optimized for what?
That's
Right.
my thing. Like,
Yeah.
optimized is different for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, you just declare it what your goal was.
Yeah.
No, not until the episode, because then that's fun for revealing.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
It's
before.
courtesy.
That's stupid.
No. Just say optimized group, and then you come in and be like, oh, I wanted a stealthy group. I wanted one that's going to stick this blade up your asshole, and that's why I went with these ones. These ones going to spread the cheeks. He's going to neck hold you, and this one's going to shove that spear right up there.
Hooray!
Damn.
Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, tell us what your guys' party themes, if you've got any. Like,
Yeah.
we'd love to hear.
Yeah, heck yeah! I want to see some more themed parties.
Yeah, like DMs love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It gives the players so much, like, it gives them that extra boost to actually roleplay or to actually care about their characters and not just want to choose one of the other 40 that they have waiting in the wings. Monkey.
Right.
Yeah, out of all the characters he creates, he couldn't come up with a themed party.
Nope.
Right.
This one is just called the Rejects. It's all the ones I haven't used yet.
I mean,
All American rejects.
hold up. Let me pull up my Hero Forge real quick, guys.
Okay, hold on. All American Rejects. You gotta have some kind of rogue something from New York, like
A
with a
warlock?
New York accent. Yep, you have to have some kind of like barbarian type from the south.
Oh, yeah. Right there.
You gotta have a druid of some kind from like the West Coast, real hippy dippy like.
Real hippy dippy.
Yeah, real hippy dippy.
You need a warlock. He's a warlock.
Who would be? And then you just get an artificer, get a gun. They're from Texas. Done.
From Texas.
Those are your all-American rejects right there.
Get your gunslinger.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there you go.
gunslinger. Maybe that's
Gun.
what I meant.
also
Whatever.
can't have-
They're from Texas. They got a gun and a big old hat.
I got a gun. That's fine. Yeah. No, I've got a lot of characters.
I'm going to
I'm
give you
not-
more holes than God gave you. I'm going to go No Mercy Percy on you.
Oh my
God.
god.
I've got 36 characters in Hero Forge.
Oh, you were disgusting.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of characters.
I got bored at my last job quite a bit, so I just sat there and made characters. Yeah.
So yeah, let us know what kind of themed party comps you've had in the past or ones that you might want to play. You could do the comment stuff wherever you listen to this or on our social medias because we definitely have those.
Yeah, leave it in the likes.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook,
YouTube.
YouTube. Listen to us on your favorite podcast, and we will catch you next time on Busy Adults.
See ya.
Yo.
Bye.
Deuces.
Hey guys, this is Monkey again. Thank you for listening to the Busy Adults podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe for more of our latest content. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day.